designer and developer. This is my YouTube design where I teach coding and user interface design. This is a series of videos centered around thinking like a YouTube engineer. So why YouTube? YouTube is a growing platform, and also it's I can say an changing platform. Not only is growing, but it's changing. It's growing in terms of users, and also it's growing in terms of the application itself, the features. Every day there is a new feature, and also YouTube policies are changing. So that's why I have chosen YouTube. And also as a content creator, I'm using YouTube. As I'm using it, it's starting to become interesting, more especially when I'm using it as a developer. Obviously, for instance, let's talk about WhatsApp, an app that I think you are familiar with. I think as I'm using WhatsApp, I'm starting to see some sort of things that maybe could have been done better. Things that could have been done better. For instance, when you are chatting on WhatsApp, there are possibilities that you might receive some sort of a message which you were supposed to receive before the other one. For instance, let's say somebody might send you two messages while you are offline. It's possible on WhatsApp for you to receive first the second message and receive first the last one, and then when you are listening to it, you are like, oh, okay, I was supposed to have received this one in before the other one. So you can see some sort of, obviously, even though those are minor glitches, but as a programmer, those things are interesting. You'll be like, okay, something can be done here. But in terms of YouTube, as I'm using it, I'm starting to see that I'm amazed by its precision and its accuracy, given the fact that YouTube has to adapt to the ever-changing market. For instance, they've included some YouTube shorts, which I believe maybe they have been inspired by looking at TikTok as a video first platform. So it's changing, but however, it's solid. Even though it's changing, but it's solid. So that got me interested so much in it, such that I was like, okay, fine, let me do a series of videos helping me and also you to think like a YouTube engineer, meaning that what is the paradigm of thinking, what's a school of thought that we must enroll into in order for us to think like a YouTube engineer. So that's the reason why I've chosen YouTube. So in this series, it's not going to be structured as much as I've got a list in front of me. These are just some sort of guidelines, things that I will talk about. I will talk about object-oriented programming. I will talk about design pattern, a topic that it's rarely talked about on YouTube or coding channels, and I didn't really know why for some time, until I realized something, that, oh, okay, this is the reason why this topic is not YouTube developers are not talking about it. It's not only that one, it's design pattern and object-oriented analysis and design, OOAD. Most channels, they don't really discuss those topics. I didn't know that for some time until I realized that. So I'm going to share with you why YouTube coders, they are not talking about that. I'm going to talk about frameworks. I'm going to talk about Laravel. I'm going to talk about Code Igniter. What else? I'm going to talk about scalability. I'm going to talk about code reusability. However, when I'm talking about these things, I'm not going to some sort of become what can I say, preachy or come as a lecture. So I'm going to approach you as some sort of a human, not a developer. So when I'm saying as a human, I'm going to relate to you. I'm going to discuss the issues or the problem that you are struggling with, as I'm also struggling with. So me and you, we are becoming better developers in the channel. Also, interestingly, I'm going to take a code that I've written a year ago, compare it to the code that I'm busy writing, to check where I've improved, what are the things that I didn't know a year ago, and what are the things that I know. I'm hoping you can see some sort of my pacing of development, and also how I've shifted from this school of thought to this school of thought. So It's going to be packed with value, because I'm not going to tell you the three keys of the things that you must do, but it's more going to be some sort of a well-rounded series. I'm hoping to some sort of give you tools for thinking instead of telling you what you must do, even though I'm going to tell you my own approach to things. But the series is not about that. It's about getting us from just being some sort of coders, or that guy who watch YouTube videos or coding videos, to become somebody confident, somebody who respect his own craft, and somebody who understand how YouTube engineer think, and or how other tech companies or big applications think in terms of the design pattern, scalability, code reusability, and what clean code means. So without wasting a lot of time, let's just jump straight into it. If you haven't subscribed, please do me a favor, and just by show means of support, and click that subscribe button. There is a lot of things that we are going to discuss. We are going to also be technical when there is a need for me to explain something in terms of code, PHP. I'm going to jump straight into code and show you what's the meaning of singleton design pattern, and also what is MVC. So without wasting time, let's just jump straight to the next video. Thank you so much.